Hi everybody, it is Benjamin Barnes here today, and I'm going to review 3 Star Wars books. Let's start with Star Wars Master and Apprentice by Claudia Gray. Um, the back says, "It matters," Qui-Gon said quietly. "It matters which side we choose. Even if there will never be more light than darkness, even if there can be no more joy in the galaxy than there is pain. For every action we undertake, for every word we speak, for every life we touch, it matters. I don't turn toward the light because it means someday I'll win some sort of cosmic game. I turn towards it because it is the light." And then here's the general story. An unexpected offer threatens the bond between Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi as the two Jedi navigate a dangerous new planet and an uncertain future. A Jedi must be a fearless warrior, a guardian of justice, and a scholar in the ways of the Force. But perhaps a Jedi's most essential duty is to pass on what they have learned. Master Yoda trained Dooku, Dooku trained Qui-Gon Jinn, and now Qui-Gon Jinn has a Padawan of his own. But while Qui-Gon has faced all manner of threats and danger as a Jedi, nothing has ever scared him like the thought of failing his apprentice. Obi-Wan Kenobi has deep respect for his master, but struggles to understand him. Why must Qui-Gon so often disregard the laws that bind the Jedi? Why is Qui-Gon drawn to ancient Jedi prophecies instead of more practical concerns? And why hasn't Obi-Wan told that Qui-Gon is considering an invitation to join the Jedi Council, knowing it would mean the end of their partnership? The simple answer scars him. Obi-Wan has failed his master. But when Jedi Rael Everos, another former student of Dooku, requests their assistance with a political dispute, Jinn and Kenobi travel to the royal court of Pajal for what may be their final mission together. What should be a simple assignment quickly becomes clouded by deceit and by visions of violent disaster that take hold in Qui-Gon's mind. As Qui-Gon's faith in prophecy grows, Obi-Wan's faith in him is tested, just as a threat surfaces that will demand that master and apprentice come together as never before or be divided forever. 3 stars on Goodreads. As you can tell, the main characters are Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think it has to do a lot with the ascension to the throne of a particular princess and the crown. So yeah, I gave it 4 stars on Goodreads. It's not necessarily the best Star Wars book. I wouldn't even put it in the top 10, but it was alright. So I gave it 4 stars just because it had my favorite character in it, Obi-Wan Kenobi. So there's the book cover right there in the back. That was okay, I guess. And here is a graphic novel, Star Wars Darth Vader, Fortress Vader. Wow. This entire book was really hellish. It takes place on the fire world of Mustafar, and it actually shows you what happened to the world, because it wasn't always a fiery inferno. And anyone who's seen the stories, episode 3 realizes Mustafar is the world where Anakin Skywalker lost his ability to breathe without a machine, and was the birth of Darth Vader. I give this book 3 stars on Goodreads. It's a graphic novel. The art is awesome. I'll just show you guys the back. It does have a Sith Lord in it that I'd never heard of. Give me a second and I'll try to figure out what his name is. That's how impressive it was, right? Forgot the name already. Darth. I know the Sith Lord's an artist in this book, and it's not even about the dark side with him. Darth Momin, and he's an artist. He tries to use the Force as a means to produce artwork. So 3 stars on Goodreads. It's a graphic novel, not very thick. Definitely worth checking out if you like Star Wars or comic books. Last but not least, Star Wars Scoundrels by Timothy Zahn. Really love this book. It's a good book. It's a paperback. It is 500 pages. I gave this 5 stars on Goodreads, I believe. It was because it was just that good. It starred Chewbacca, Han Solo, and Lando Calrissian. To make its biggest score, Han's ready to take even bigger risks. But even he can't do this job solo. Kind of a play on words if you get my drift. Han Solo should be basking in the triumph of the daring raid that has destroyed the Death Star. But after losing the reward his heroics earned him, he's deep in debt to ruthless crime lord Jabba the Hutt. And if he can't cough up the credits, he'll surely pay with his hide. What he needs is a king's ransom, but he'll settle for a gangster's fortune. That's the payoff he'll get for helping a mysterious stranger pull off a high-stakes caper. All he has to do is infiltrate the stronghold of a Black Sun crime syndicate underboss and crack the galaxy's most impregnable safe. It's a job for miracle workers or madmen. So Han assembles a crew that's a little of both, including the indispensable Chewbacca and cunning Lando Calrissian. If anyone can dodge, deceive, and defeat armed thugs, killer droids, and Imperial agents alike, it's Solo's Scoundrels. But will pulling off the crime of the century really pay or cost them the ultimate price? It's Ocean Sevens meets Star Wars. So really, really good. I would recommend this to anybody who's a fan of sci-fi. So definitely check it out. Timothy Zahn, he's been writing Star Wars books for about, I think, 25 or 30 years now. So he's familiar with the franchise. So thank you for watching. And I really appreciate it. Please like, subscribe. Feel free to share it. And I look forward to reading your comments below. And may the Force be with you. I was about to do that, but that's Star Trek, right?